two combatants dancing the Wa Kru Wa Muay. Preliminary of 5 rounds of Muay Thai, and it's Lerdnimit Petchsupaphun. 19 years of age, 5 feet 6 inches tall, 118 pounds he's weighing in, 23 professional fights for 7 losses. That's Lerdnimit in the red corner. And in the blue corner, it's Pudphongnoi Nor.Sriphung, 26 years of age, 5 feet 5 inches tall, 118 pounds he's weighing in. 49 professional fights for 16 losses only. That's Pudphongnoi in the blue corner. Pudphongnoi is 26 years of age. He's 5 years older than his opponent Lerdnimit. He's had a lot more fights, 49 professional fights for 15 losses, whilst Lerdnimit's had 23 professional fights for 9 losses. So in terms of the ratios, the win-loss situation would be about the same, but in terms of experience in the ring, well, Pudphongnoi has had a lot more experience, 6 years more experience, in fact, than his opponent Lerdnimit. Pudphongnoi in the blue corner. Lerdnimit in the blue. Lerdnimit using the T-push kick as a probe here in this first round. Don't expect any big shots to be fired here in this first round. The fireworks usually takes place later on. Although knockouts in the first round of Muay Thai are not that uncommon, they do happen. Not frequently, but nevertheless they do reoccur. But usually this first round is a probing round just to test out the strengths and weaknesses of each other, particularly to ascertain if there's any weakness in defence that can be exploited later on. Now that was a good head-high kick there by Lerdnimit. That one was spot on. Landed right over on the head of Pudphongnoi, and Pudphongnoi was tested there with that head-high kick by Lerdnimit. There's that low leg kick by Pudphongnoi, and Lerdnimit went down to the canvas by the strength of that one. So there's a couple of big shots there. When I said you don't see the big shots very often in the first round, well, I was proved wrong in that first round. There's a couple there of thumping kicks and a head-high kick that was that could have been knockout material. Had it have been spot on, it must have been slightly off target. Otherwise, with the power of that kick, it could easily have knocked out Lerdnimit. Lerdnimit in the red corner, Pudphongnoi in the blue. Punch by Pudphongnoi. And there's a good roundhouse kick, but it was taken in defence on the shoulders by Lerdnimit and no damage caused. Pudphongnoi with a roundhouse kick to the body. Low leg kick by Pudphongnoi. Pudphongnoi punching into Lerdnimit. Lerdnimit is waiting back, takes another punch to the head. So that's a couple of big punches that Pudphongnoi has been able to land through the defence of Lerdnimit. Again, Pudphongnoi persisting with these punches. And back comes Lerdnimit with jabs. Pudphongnoi has a reputation for packing a fairly solid punch. And he's not reluctant to use it if he gets the opportunity. Pudphongnoi with a punch into Lerdnimit. Head-high kick by Lerdnimit. Pudphongnoi with a low leg kick. Roundhouse kick to the body by Pudphongnoi. Pudphongnoi continuing on with those low leg kicks and also his punch power, mixing it up, causing a few problems for Lerdnimit at the moment. Now Lerdnimit comes back hard with a punch. But it's still Pudphongnoi who's got the more attacking moves at the moment than Lerdnimit. Low leg kick, Pudphongnoi. We saw those knee strikes by Lerdnimit, but unable to really break in hard. And virtually wasted shots those were. They didn't do any damage at all. End of the round. Well, I think you could probably say there's been two probing rounds taking place in this contest. Both fighters have been a little cautious of each other. Certainly Pudphongnoi's been getting his punches in, but he's been holding back on some of these big kicks. And that's an indication that he hasn't worked out his strategy yet. But now we're going into the third round and expect that some of the heavier shots will be landed here as we get into the mid stage of the fight. Pudphongnoi in the blue corner, Lerdnimit in the red. Good punch again by Pudphongnoi. That one broke through the defence of Lerdnimit. And now Pudphongnoi looks determined as he moves forward, punches out again hard, uppercut. As I said, if he can get the opportunity, he'll go for a knockout. He's renowned for his punch power. Pudphongnoi is 1 inch shorter than Lerdnimit. That means that his strengths will be in his body blows with punches and kicks. His smaller body frame would mean that he'd have to be in some sort of disadvantage when the fight goes into the grappling quarters. So that's the reason why Pudphongnoi is very keen to get his punches out now and his kicks. If he would rather wear down Lerdnimit before it gets into grappling quarters. On the other hand, Lerdnimit should be trying to get into grappling quarters where he can use his extra height in the grapple, particularly with the knee strikes. Pudphongnoi in the blue corner, coming up onto Lerdnimit. Lerdnimit standing back a bit from Pudphongnoi. Pudphongnoi stalking, waiting for his opportunity. Lerdnimit in the red corner. Trying to evaluate is Lerdnimit what Pudphongnoi's tactics are, so he can work out what his counter moves will be and then what he will use for his aggressive tactics. But right now, Pudphongnoi's just been basically punching and kicking. Here he comes in again, punch, kick, low leg kick on that occasion. Pudphongnoi in the blue corner. Stalking, fires in the roundhouse kick at the body. Again, surprisingly, Lerdnimit hasn't gone grappling. That would be his advantage. He's got a 1 inch height advantage over Pudphongnoi. If he get his grappling irons on and start firing in the knee strikes, he could get the upper hand over Pudphongnoi. But right now, he's basically playing into the trap of Pudphongnoi, and that is allowing himself to be attacked with these punches and kick combinations. End of the round, end of round 3. Good round by Pudphongnoi in the blue corner. There's the roundhouse kick by Pudphongnoi. Now what will the tactics of Lerdnimit be now? And he's been told to keep kicking, keep attacking with the roundhouse kicks. No indication there that Lerdnimit should go grappling. He was informed though that it's moving into the fourth round and time